have anything recorded coming out pretty soon, except for the Christmas song. I'll give you a copy of it.
Cool. I know you already were saying a little bit to them, but like, how was the show you guys played last night?
That was fun. It was really cool. We had no business being on that show at all. All those bands are really huge bands, and I don't know how we got put on that bill. It's kind of a weird thing, but it was a lot of fun. I mean, all those famous people walking around, it's kind of cool. Just messing with famous people is like the funnest thing in the whole world. And we were in Boston like last week on a bet for $60. There was like, they had this thing set up where there were like 10 clubs all right next to each other. There's this whole strip right next to Fenway Park with all these clubs and bars and everything. This radio station put on this big thing where you could buy a pass and go see all these different bands. And there was like Everclear, Veruca Salt, Wallflowers, like all these like huge bands and stuff. And they all had to share this one huge backstage area. This one big, like, it was actually a club that they just blocked off, and it was like the Backstage club. And so, like I said, Veruca Salt, Wallflowers were hanging out, and one of the people from our label was hanging out with all of them. And so on a bet, like for $60, I got totally naked and ran in, going, hey, we're going in 5 minutes, come on, let's go. And I don't know, it was just really funny. I don't know, it just struck me.
This question. Who's your favorite porn star?
Probably Nikki Dial. But what if I was all, I don't know, Peter North?
How are your parents with you guys being big? Are they cool about it?
My mom's like the coolest punk rock mom ever. I mean, when we very first had finished recording Cheshire Cat, Scott had to move to Reno, and so we were trying to use a different drummer, and it wasn't working. So my mom let Scott move into our house for like 6 months. She totally wears our gear, like blink shirts everywhere. She totally supports us. She's always been really cool. She comes to the shows, and she walks around the house singing Lagwagon songs in Descendants and stuff like that. So she's totally rad. She's like really supportive of us, and so we're stoked.
Is that the only time you guys ever tried to have new members in the band?
Yeah. I think we played like 2 shows with different drummers. Well, that one, those 2, and then the time when Scott broke his fucking heels, and we had to use. We played a show at the Palladium with Social Distortion, and what's his name? Brooks Wackerman from Vandals filled in.
Oh yeah.
For a show.
Where did the other guys live? Tom?
Tom lives, well, right now he's in with his girlfriend in Cardiff, and Scott lives downtown, kind of in Golden Hill. I don't know if you know where that is. A little south of downtown.
I'm not sure what it is though. Where do you guys practice? I mean, do you guys just like play in garages like practice, or do you guys always have to go to like studios and stuff like that?
We normally don't practice unless we're going to record something, just because we're lazy. And
you guys rip?
No, we're so sloppy. Like we really are sloppy when we play. But when we're going to record something, or when we're getting ready, like if we haven't played in 2 months and we're getting ready to go on tour, then we'll practice at this place called DML up in Escondido. It's pretty cheap, and nobody's parents get angry.
How much do you guys usually get paid for playing shows?
It totally depends on where we play, and what position you are on the bill. What people don't understand is that like when you pay to go see a show, most of the money goes to putting on the actual show itself, because basically the headlining band has to pay for the rental of the sound system, paying security, renting the room, all the catering, paying the other bands, and like all the tickets get sold, and you come with this one lump sum. Like let's say tickets are $10 and you sell 600, so there's $6,000. Renting the soundboard is usually like 1,000, security is usually like 500, all this other stuff, and then out of that they also have to pay the opening bands, and pay for their insurances, all this stuff that they have to pay, and then the band gets paid. So it really depends on a million different things.
I know you have your ear pierced. Do you have any other piercings or tattoos?
I have a nipple pierced and no tattoos.
That's cool. You guys ever get annoyed by like fans that like see you guys walking around and like talking, oh my gosh, you're for Blink? And like
no.
Stuff like that.
Why does that bum you out?
Well, I mean, yeah, it'd be cool. I could see how sometimes it could be kind of annoying. Just like trying to.
No, the only thing that I get super stoked when people recognize me, or you know, things, or they come up and they want to tell me how much they like the band or whatever, just because you know that's a total honor, and because we never forget that the only reason that we get to do what we do is because people like our band and come to the shows. And I totally hate bands that are just like, you know, oh, those fucking kids. I mean, come on, those are the ones that are giving you your job. You know, lighten up. The only thing that bums me out is like sometimes I'll be walking like through a show and trying to get somewhere. Like I'll be walking like on the stage and somebody come up and be all, hey, and they'll start asking questions and stuff, and I'll be all, oh, I'm kind of like in a hurry. I gotta do something. I gotta be on stage in like 2 minutes. And then like, then I'll hear the next day somebody go around and go, oh yeah, that guy was a dick. He wouldn't even talk to me. I was just like, you know, I'm sorry, I didn't have time.
What kind of car do you drive?
I drive a Honda Civic right now, but I want to get a truck. I'm going out today to look at a 4Runner or a T100 truck.
I think that's about all my questions, but I saw you guys play like a year ago. Was that your Michael Jackson Buzz Aldrin joke?
What?
The Michael Jackson Buzz Aldrin.
Oh yeah.
Is that your joke? That
yeah. Oh thanks.
I wanted to bust it out for Battle of the Bands that we would have gotten to the show.
Somebody wrote us an email the other day and said that they had a Battle of the Bands, and wait, how did it go? They had a Battle of the Bands, and one of the guys, they covered one of our songs, and one of the guys got totally naked and got up like on stage and started dancing around. This is at his high school. Just like they were covering one of our songs, at the end of the songs, one of the guys got naked and started dancing around on stage, and the other guy started running around biting people on the ears. And he said, and I got suspended for that. How bullshit is that? I was just like, think about it.
We get disqualified if like somebody walks near us while we're trying to play.
Yeah.
It was terrible. That one sort of made up for. I saw you guys play LA Warped Tour, and your butt broad joke doesn't all that great. Oh, dude. It is kind of funny, but
I thought it was totally funny. Nobody else does though. I don't understand.
It was like kind of like a giggling thing, but everyone just like.
Okay. Didn't have a lighter. There we go.
Yeah, I do.
I got matches.